Hi everyone, welcome to your final week of your Introduction to HIPAA course. A few different things that I want to talk about today. First of all, please remember that you do have a final assignment. So this particular final assignment I have up here on the screen for you. This assignment is a 10-slide PowerPoint on what you've learned in the class. Now, first of all, keep in mind that the first slide, if you do like an introduction slide or whatever, or just like a title slide, that's not included in your 10-slide PowerPoint. So make sure that you have 10 slides on the actual content. And basically what this is just telling us what you've learned in the HIPAA class. But it doesn't mean just copying pasting things from the textbook or from websites. The idea here is for you to be creative, using pictures, animations, whatever you can do to make it interesting and fun. So maybe you put yourself in this position. Maybe you decide, you get a job and you're being asked to create this for a presentation to your company. So, excuse me. Think of it like, well, what would I want to have to sit and listen to, right? I'm going to have to see and or listen to a presentation on HIPAA. Those can be really dry and really boring. So come up with something that's exciting and creative so that you can keep the attention of the audience. And in this case, the audience is obviously me. But if you think about it as like, well, what would I do if I were going to be presenting this to a company? I want to make sure that I give them all the information that they need, but I also want to make sure that I keep their attention so that they're paying attention to what information they need to know, because obviously there's going to be some things that are important for them to be able to conduct their day-to-day business. So kind of keep that in mind as you're going through and doing this assignment. So there's excuse me again. There is a breakdown here on points and things like that. Anything that is copied and pasted will be a reduction in points, so make sure that you keep that in mind. How it looks is very important. Grammar is obviously very important. Sentence structure, references. So even though you are doing a PowerPoint, you still need to use references if you use any type of quotations. So you would put that on the last slide. That would be where you would put your reference material. This just gives you also some ideas of points to cover, but of course it's not everything that you have to cover, but it's definitely some ideas of where to start with things. So, what is HIPAA? Why do we have it? Who's a covered entity? All of those kinds of things. But, we talked about a lot of other things other than just these things. What is, private health information? What is it? What is ePHI? How is that different from other PHI, that kind of stuff. So you could put just about anything in here that you want that pertains to HIPAA. Just make sure that you cover these points as well. And then in addition, just a reminder that you'll want to make sure that you complete all of your work this week by Thursday. Everything must be turned in by the end of the day Thursday, so that's midnight Thursday. After that, it will not be accessible, so you won't be able to get in to do anything. You'll be able to see things, but you won't be able to complete anything. And it's very important that you get that all done, because I have to turn my grades in by Friday. And once that's closed and I, get everything graded and turn my grades in, there's no going back. So I can't help you if you wait until after that time. Now, keep in mind that all assignments and tests are still open. So if there is anything that you are missing, things that you haven't turned in for one reason or another, you can still go ahead and get those turned in and complete it. I will grade those for your final grade by Friday. The only thing I cannot grade is any late discussion posts. So if you missed a discussion post, unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. We don't open discussion posts back up because obviously there's no one left to discuss with if the week is passed. So keep that in mind. So anything that's missing, though, will have a 0 in that spot. And if you're not sure, you can always reach out to me and I'll be happy to go over it with you and let you know what you might be missing and what still needs to be turned in. So if you have any questions at all, please make sure that you reach out to me, and have a great week.